Batman Robin. It sucks. All right, thank you for joining us on today's podcast. I hope you all us. Okay.
Rude.
I totally didn't make that joke when we originally recorded it. Hello.
We'll see you next time, Johnny. Thank you for hosting us tonight. Take care.
Ah,
Hi.
rude.
This is Jack from Behind the Projector. With me is a huge amount of people. I'll start off with Billy. How are you doing, Billy?
All right, I must say, it is a not bad time to be here. How's my audio jack? Is it coming in good?
It is fantastic, sir. Thank you for asking. Thanks. How are you doing tonight? Or
I'm
today?
doing good.
Doing good? That's good to hear. All
Yeah, I
right.
totally interrupted you. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I interrupted you too. But you're doing good?
Yep, I'm doing good.
It's good to hear. Sparkle. Sparkle is here. Sparkle Riddler to be exact. How are you doing, Sparkle?
I'm doing very well. Thank you very much for having me.
Of course, we're so glad to have you. Shortness is in the house. Shortness, how you doing?
I'm great.
I could tell. It's the after the 4th of July, Shortness celebrating her favorite holiday and not preparing for her least favorite holiday.
Bruh, I've been preparing since last Halloween. Be so for real.
We're also joined by Kyle, who is a one of the original people on this podcast. Kyle, how are you doing tonight, sir?
Good, good. How are you?
Doing well, thank you. And we have Haley. Haley, how are you?
I still don't think I'm prepared for this.
That's okay, neither am I.
It's
So,
so much time.
we tried recording this before, but audio issues struck us. We're talking about Batman and Robin because why not? Um,
Indeed.
we have done pretty much all the at least Schumacher Burton era Batman films, so it was inevitable that we get to this one. Fun fact, Sphinx, Haley and Sparkle had never seen this movie. We kind of all on our own watched the movie, and I wanted to get their thoughts on this. So I'm going to start off with Sphinx. Sphinx, what did you think of Batman Robin after seeing it for the first time?
I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed it more than I thought I was going to.
Oh,
I definitely like it way more than Batman Forever.
of course.
That's
Check
no no explanation needed. But it
your
was
last
it was good. It was decent. It
shameless
was
plug.
fun.
Shameless plug. Sorry to interrupt. Shameless plug. Watch our Batman Forever podcast if you want to see any of Sphinx's thoughts on that movie. Sorry, go ahead.
Absolutely. I have a ton of them. Check it out. That's really all I got. I enjoyed it. Definitely probably won't be on my rewatch list, but it was, I'm glad I watched it.
Sparkle. Sparkle Riddler. I know Riddler's not in this movie, but what did you think of Batman and Robin, a Riddler-less movie?
Well, if you want my opinion, I definitely say it's a very interesting movie. In Sparkle's case, she would say that it's an interesting movie as well.
I'm glad that the key word to describe this movie for tonight is interesting. I think that aptly describes
Well,
Batman.
it's the nicest word I can give you
That
for it.
that's fair. That is fair. Now, Haley, you have seen Batman and Robin for the first time. What do you think of it?
I mean, yeah, interesting is a word. I'd have to say I believe it is one of those entertainingly bad movies, I suppose. Like there are definitely a lot worse out there, but oh boy. Yeah.
Like you were describing early on that it's like you were comparing it to the 60s show. I think you said, what were you saying?
Oh,
Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
well, I'm sorry, but I think it's safe to say that Schumacher was definitely taking a few pages from the original 60s series. And while that is, I guess on paper, that sounds okay, but like even for the 60s series, there was a lot of moments where it was way too corny, I suppose. Like there were just moments I I have not seen every single episode of the original 60s show, but I can guarantee you there were not as many moments in that than in this movie where I was just rolling my eyes and I've got my head in my hands like please shut up.
It's also weird how they go it to the '60s show when this franchise started off so dark and disturbing with Jack Nicholson as the Joker, and then you get to Arnold Schwarzenegger's Mr. Freeze, and you're like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
So I think we've gone to the three ladies who have never seen this movie before. Well, let's get to some people who have. Billy, you have seen Batman and Robin in the past. What do you think of it now?
I still think it's a funny film to watch with all the just ridiculousness, corniness, and c'est la vie.
How?
Uh, I don't take it seriously. I mean, I cut it off at Batman Forever because, again, that was my introduction to the Riddler. So, and I love me some Jim Carrey. So, regarding that, I kind of put it as its own standalone entity because, no, actually, none of the original cast, but save for Pat Hingle and Michael Goff, return
And
that
Chris
have been through
O'Donnell.
this
Chris
the
O'Donnell.
four. Oh yeah, Chris O'Donnell, but he was kind of a tone change with Batman Forever. Yeah, like oh yeah, yeah, totally. He's 15. Yeah, yeah, sure. But anyway, to get back on track, it does seem like a ridiculous stunt show, and I mean, the effects are still pretty decent. They hold up. I mean, it's nice to see a movie with big sets. Like everything these days is just all CGI, so you can tell. But with practical effects too, I'm a big fan of that. And credit where it's due, like the free suit is very nice. Like it gives what for the time you'd think Mr. Freeze would look like. In particular, his freezing gun is well, unlike the 66, which just looked like a fire hose with extinguisher gas, it actually looks like it's shooting a sort of liquid nitrogen beam.
It looks like a formidable weapon as opposed to like what.
Yeah, but it's aside from that word salad.
No, no, you're good. Yeah, the freezing gun was definitely an upgrade, and I let on that I hate this movie a lot when I really don't. It's fine, but I'll go into that later. Shortness, you
Yep.
have seen this movie countless times because Poison Ivy's in it, obviously.
Yep.
Um, thoughts?
You know what? You can say what you want about this movie, how ridiculous it is, how incredibly commercially it is. It's a fun time with the right people. Like, yes, it's my introduction to Poison Ivy, so I kind of have to automatically love it. Um,
Yes,
but yeah,
I'll,
I highly suggest that this is a movie that you need to watch with the right amount of people, and have to view it in a comedic way.
it's one of those. I'm not a drinking person, but I imagine this would go well with a lot of drinks and just a big group of.
Oh, I think that's a dangerous game when it comes to this movie.
I didn't say what if game. I just
Not
said,
as bad as a Stephen King drinking game.
well, I
Oh
say if
my
you had it as a
goodness.
casual drinking game, maybe it would work.
Okay, that's fair.
But Kyle, next, you're up next, sir. Thoughts on Batman and Robin?
Um, Definitely didn't take it seriously when I was a kid, but I did appreciate the oh boy, the cheesiness of it, I guess you could say. Like as a kid, I understood I was like, this is cheesy, not meant to be taken seriously. I'm just gonna roll with it and have fun with it. And as I've grown up, gotten older, I've realized that's how it's meant to be. It's definitely meant to be watched like the Cat in the Hat, not serious at all. Hang
Oh,
out with your friends, goof around the whole time, and just all in all have fun with it. Hate what they did to my boy Bane.
yeah,
I
into that.
really hate that, but yeah, I don't know what more you can say about this movie.
We
Besides, it's goofy. It's a goofy time.
we will definitely find more things to talk about it. This might, I don't know for certain, this might have been my introduction to Batman. Shocking and sad, I know.
Ooh.
Um, I was sick as a child. Well, I'm sick now, but I was ill. I'm making it sound
It
worse.
comes full circle.
I know it does. I was, and my parents got
It's
me.
like poetry, it rhymes.
Okay, right. I got some Batman and Robin action figures. I remember specifically it was a Robin and a Poison Ivy. Looked nothing like the actors, not like their costumes, whatever. That's my earliest Batman memory. The other memory I had was of 1989's Batman
Oh,
and my fear that the Jack Nicholson Joker would come through my window and kill me. But that's a story for another time. Childhood memories, they're fun.
Ray.
Batman Robin is such a weird experiment gone wrong, is how I would put it. They're like, because I did a lot of research for this movie in the at the last minute, and I was just like, how did this happen? And it all comes back to Batman Forever and how this movie was like immediately greenlit after just the first dollar came in for Batman Forever, and how they were told immediately the tone was going to be more kid friendly, more toy friendly, even than Batman Forever. In fact, they even said allegedly toy companies were in the pre-production meetings. Can we all agree this just screams of a Billy, you can attest to this probably, a production interference kind of movie?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely, 100%. Merchandising.
Merchandising.
Hmm.
Shout out to Mel Brooks. He's 100 years old now. No joke.
Yeah.
Wow.
Indeed.
Like, it's so. I heard, like, Sparkle, you know who John Glover is. He's in the movie. He's the voice of the Riddler. You've met him. And I'm not making it sound like, oh, we have coffee and lunch every single day, but you've convinced.
Well, yes, of course.
Were you
I'm.
able to point him out in this movie?
What was that, Jack?
Oh, were you able to point him out in the movie when you saw him? You're like, oh, that's the guy I met.
Well, it was the one that Sparkle Butterfly met me. I have yet to meet him myself. I would like to, though.
Of course, of course.
Did you pull the Leonardo DiCaprio meme? Oh, I mean,
The what?
Oh, the one from what Once Upon a Time in Hollywood where he points at the TV screen.
Oh,
That's the one. I He pointed out, John Glover, that Joel Schumacher would say to everyone, quote, "Remember everyone, this is a cartoon." So that kind of put the tone for what they were doing when making this movie. Um, but yeah, this was very Billy, you have like you've talked about how this is just kind of how movies in general have a lot of studio interference in this. I think can you agree that Batman Robin is like the epitome of a studio interfered movie?
yeah, it definitely take the number one spot. Two others I would say take the second and third would be the Star Wars sequels for number two and the Hobbit trilogy for number three.
Like it's just so toyetic, I think is the term. Um, I think one of the big takeaways about this movie is Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze. Do you guys have any? When you think Mr. Freeze, do you guys generally think Arnold Schwarzenegger, Billy, Haley, Shortness, Sphinx, Sparkle Riddler, Kyle? Like, what are your thoughts on just Arnold Schwarzenegger playing Mr. Freeze in general? His
I
performance?
loved it.
No
I
hesitation.
loved him.
No,
I
honestly, like
mean,
he is so much better than people realize. Like,
He's
Oh,
despite the
so
absolutely.
movie,
camp with it.
he's like the calm in the chaos.
Yeah.
He is. Not to mention, you could tell he was having a ball with this movie. He was having a ton of fun.
He is the Christmas ham of this movie, if you will.
Haley, you were trying to say something. What were you trying to say?
I think I was just on the fence about it. I was like, I guess. I think something along the lines of that. Like, it wasn't horrible. I mean, it was fun, but
It's not the general depiction you think of as Mr. when you think of Mr. Freeze. Is that it kind of?
Which is
yeah.
fair.
And
Completely
it's kind
fair.
of like, in my
Yeah.
opinion, that's a bit of a contrast. Because I guess, like, again, with going back to the 60s show, I know Poison Ivy wasn't exactly around yet,
Nope.
sort of. But if she was in that show, that's probably her appearance for the most part, her design, and this is probably what she would have looked like. Perhaps, maybe.
I think it'd be very close because I thought of that too. She's very much one of those femme fatale characters in the 60s show. Sphinx,
Yeah.
and anyone else who's watched the 60s show, you kind of know the characters I'm talking about who are like the side
Yes.
kicks to the main villain, but you take that character, make her the main villain of an episode, that'd be Poison Ivy.
Correct. Yes.
Oh yeah.
But
Hmm.
I think Miss not Mr. Freeze, Arnold, same thing. Arnold has moments where you see the serious Mr. Freeze, the tragedy of that character that it's immediately changed to, oh, I hate it when people interrupt the movies. I don't know. It's just it's a mixed bag, but I love.
It is. Oh, I agree, Jack. Sorry to cut you off. I was just agreeing with you on the like. It's a tonal whiplash,
Mhm.
but I do say it kind of works with how he's playing Freeze. But I will admit, when it's just the silent moments and he's just visually storytelling his emotions just through his eyes and facial expressions, particularly when he's reminiscing about his wedding with his wife. And the music just plays that orchestral sound. Like you can't help, despite the campiness of Batman and Robin, it hits with the emotions.
It does, and the music helps with it. Like, there's a close-up shot that there's a moment when he's in Arkham that I really like, where it kind of take where he's carving the little what is he making? It's like not a snow globe. He's making a little music box of his wife, like a sculpture of her. And I think that moment works really well for the character. And when spoilers for if you haven't seen it, when Poison Ivy says, "Oh, Batman killed your wife," and you see that little tear go down and it just freezes. I think they when they want to, they handle Mr. Freeze very well.
Agreed. Agreed.
On that note, since Shortness just spoke, how about Poison Ivy? Let's talk about Uma Thurman's portrayal of Poison Ivy. In all its glory. I was trying to find a pun, but I couldn't figure out one. Shortness, where does this rank in terms of Poison Ivy adaptations for you? And I'll ask this to Sphinx too, because Sphinx, you've cosplayed as Poison Ivy. Do you like this portrayal of the character, or do you just venomously hate it?
She's not my favorite, but she is definitely not the worst. And like I said, you can say what you want about a lot of this movie. It's very nostalgic for me, so it's very iconic.
It's it's like she's a very fun part in this movie. Like the it's very she like I was saying, she's very much a femme fatale type character in this. In fact, I think Uma Thurman herself even said that.
Correct. And she's kind of the driving force of all the characters in this movie.
She's very much the main villain,
She manipulates Batman and Robin, she manipulates Bane, she manipulates Mr. Freeze. She's literally everywhere in this film, just
which is funny.
playing chess.
Which is funny because Arnold is the most marketed one in this, but but you know what I've noticed about this? Actually, first, Sphinx, you've cosplayed as Poison Ivy before in the past. Are you a Poison Ivy, generally a big Poison Ivy fan, or what do you think of Uma Thurman's portrayal of Poison Ivy?
I would say I'm more of a casual fan of Poison Ivy, but I will say a lot of her outfits in this movie really did slap. They were really good.
Right? They're so good.
The pink gorilla suit was really the best of the Poison Ivy outfits, I must say.
Like, don't even with me. The amount of times that I have thought about making that.
Oh no.
You have to do it.
Thank you, Sphinx.
You
Monkey.
have my support 1,000%.
Like it's she is I will say this movie is kind of I'm not sure if you guys agree or noticed or not. This movie kind of has the same structure of Batman Forever in that you have an established villain, Two-Face, Mr. Freeze, who starts off the movie. Then you have a kind of an awkward nerd character who becomes the main villain, Riddler, Poison Ivy. And somewhere along the lines, something happens to the bat signal. Batman Forever becomes the question mark. Batman Robin, it's the Robin signal. Um, I kind of did any of you kind of notice some? I know there's a lot of similarities between the movies, but like structurally, plot-wise, it,
It's those green villains you gotta look out for.
oh, obviously, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't
absolutely.
notice it until you pointed it out.
Like it's something.
It-
Sorry, go ahead.
It's actually true. You think about it, the nerds of Forever and Robin, they are the ones who drive the main antagonist, which is Freeze and Two-Face. Essentially, they're the strategy behind the whole thing, completely throwing Batman and Robin through a loop.
Hmm.
You can even throw that argument into Batman Returns with Catwoman, kind of. She's not necessarily a nerd, but She has the glasses, so it count. And I'm kidding.
They're the ones with the more
Secretary nerd.
drastic com transformations.
Yeah, yeah.
Also, don't both movies have a villain fortress that
Oh my gosh.
they have to sneak into, and they both have a giant sky beam
Yes.
that will affect everyone in the city?
Is that you're thinking of like one of those Avengers films, like the thing, the little.
Yes, there's always a giant sky beam
I was more.
every time.
I was thinking along the lines of how Two-Face has that stupid half face hideout, and Mr. Freeze's hideout is literally an ice cream shop in this.
I
Oh
love
my
it. 10
goodness.
out of 10.
It's
Love
so
it.
iconic.
Doesn't like
Indeed, it is.
doesn't Poison Ivy take over? What does she do? She takes over this neon.
Yeah, she takes over like a neon gangster's hideout and makes it her own
With the help
Wait,
of
with the help of Bane, her
let's get into this.
manservant.
Kyle, thoughts on Bane?
How could they do that to my boy? How could they massacre my boy like that?
Bane is not impressed. No,
Oh.
it was so for the longest time I thought that's what Bane was like. Then I read Nightfall. I'm like, oh my gosh, they butchered this character so bad.
No, for real.
Okay,
Oh my
business.
god. Ugh.
I
Like,
just
Like
have
they
to
just
say though. Oh,
go ahead.
oh
you
no,
go ahead.
you're
Sorry.
okay. You can go.
All right. I just want to add though. Maybe I'm alone on this, but every time Bane appeared in this movie, like nearly every time he was on screen, I thought my first thought was, oh yeah, I forgot he was in this movie.
Yeah.
I
No,
I
1,000%. I kept forgetting he was in the movie too. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Like why even
okay.
put him in? It's like just shoehorn him in for the sake of it to make more action figures. In fact,
Yeah.
he makes a joke.
Miss Butterfly also kind of sort of forgot a few times.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's
I'm very glad I'm not alone
Speaking
on
of
this.
shoehorning and regarding merchandise and all that,
Listen.
might I also speak of Batgirl?
all right.
Yeah,
Oh.
I
my Barbara, how dare.
oh Barbara Will was it Barbara Pennyworth? Or did they call her something Barbara Wilson?
Sh-
It's not Barbara Gordon.
It's not Barbara Gordon.
I forgot what they get because Alfred's her uncle in this, and Commissioner Gordon has no relation. Um, I did some research on this. She was apparently the only choice that Alicia Silverstone was the only choice they had for this character. And shortness, you actually, when we tried doing this podcast the last time, you brought up the fact that she was going through body shaving during the
Yes, which
open.
is
Oh.
ridiculous.
Yeah, that's
Like,
looks
so
great.
she's a young female
Mhm.
and her body was fluctuating and they had to adjust her bath suit. And like the tabloids were being so like to be fair, during the 90s and early 2000s, body shaming was a huge phenomenon in pop culture. And she was the
This
brunt of a ton of it. And Joel Schumacher essentially was a defender of her, saying, knock it off. She's a kid.
Yeah,
Huh, I actually never knew that. That's interesting.
like at the end of the day, Joel Schumacher was a great guy. Like he is the first one who will say, we'll get into it more, but he will actually apologize for what he did. He talks about he's passed away, how he was a Batman fan. He wanted to make it more dark after Forever. In fact, there are some dark moments in Batman Forever for all the annoyances I give it and Sphinx. Billy, you like it more of this, but you kind of anyway. I don't know where I'm
a
going.
guilty pleasure.
Guilty pleasure. Thank you for saving me. Um, but Schumacher is a great person at the end of the day. He defended Jim Carrey from Tommy Lee Jones. He blasted Val Kilmer for his unprofessionalism. That's a whole topic for another day.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, that's
We
kind
could we could go behind the projector for that.
of tie-in. Hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that jazz.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Here's some actors who were considered for Mr. Freeze. Like people thought there is a rumor that Patrick Stewart was, but Schumacher himself said that's not true. I want to know what you guys think of this. Ed Harris and Anthony Hopkins were also considered for Mr. Freeze. I think
Whoa.
we originally discussed this shortness. I think you picked out Ed Harris. Do you remember? Or was that you? I don't know. What do you guys think of these choices? Anthony Hopkins sticks out to me for this role.
Ed Harris would have been crazy as Mr. Freeze. That
I,
would have actually been scary.
oh,
Yes.
I like that. I like Ed Harris. And Anthony Hopkins in particular, I would have liked Patrick Stewart if he was actually considered at all. But I think you also for Poison Ivy, they considered Demi Moore, Sharon Stone, and Julia Roberts.
Huh.
I like the idea of Julia Roberts playing one of these a Poison Ivy type character.
I like that. That would have actually been pretty fun, actually.
There are some funny stories with Mr. Freeze, also nothing to do with Arnold himself, but well, this one's not so funny. You know, he has these kind of blue lighting in his mouth when he talks, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh
All right,
yeah.
those were LED lights in his mouth, and at one point the battery acid started to leak, so they had to wrap the LEDs in balloons in his mouth.
Oh my gosh.
What?
That's
The,
crazy.
that strikes me as such a Tin Man fiasco, and what I mean by that is, if you know anything about the production of The Wizard of Oz, when they had Buddy Epson originally played Tin Man, he
Yep.
reacted poorly to the anyway.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
also, someone stole Mr. Freeze's gun on the set of the movie. I didn't know this until today. Um,
That's crazy. And
it was
also, I would do the same.
it was they had to halt production because of this, and they found it at some guy's home. Apparently, he was a movie prop collector.
Oh my goodness.
And so, like, I just picture Arnold running around. What is my gun? What is my gun?
Oh. Oh.
Running around in costume. I love it.
Instead of put no, it's instead of put that cookie down, it's put that freeze gun down.
Yeah. Do
Great,
you want to guess how much?
great reference.
Do you guys want to guess how much?
Ah.
Does anyone want to guess how much he got paid for this movie?
A,
Any,
Ooh.
a
Oh
lot.
Lord.
that's a good guess.
It is
A
a good
lot
guess.
is a very good guess.
Do you just want to go with a lot, or do you want to? Got paid 25 million.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's a lot.
That's a lot for that performance.
I'm pretty sure that's more than he got paid in Terminator 2.
I think Terminator 1, well, definitely Terminator 1. I wouldn't know about Terminator 2, but he got paid a lot of money for it. It's kind of like Jack Nicholson playing Joker kind of money.
Mm-hmm.
Um, do you guys want to know what I mean, there were some pretty cool things that like the designer for this version of Gotham, her name was Barbara Ling. She said she was inspired by quote neon-ridden Tokyo and the Machine Age. She basically said, quote, it's a world's fair on ecstasy. And I see that. I see all those descriptions right there. It definitely looks like
Yeah.
it's ecstasy. It looks
I
like
was
it's
gonna say it's more World's Fair on acid, but no, yeah, that's fine.
battery acid from Mr. Freeze's mouth. That kind of acid.
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely.
I have it locked and loaded. Um, that they actually had some. They did use miniatures and and other. They used CGI obviously, but there were some practical effects. Like I didn't realize that the people who were frozen in ice were actually life-size mannequins that were well covered in ice. I thought that was pretty cool.
Dang.
Um,
That's pretty cool.
Hmm.
and any theme park enthusiasts in this chat,
Correct.
Yes.
there were several rides. There were a few rides at Six Flags that were created specifically for this film, the Chiller and the aptly named Mr. Freeze.
Okay.
Hmm.
So there was a lot of promotion for this movie. They made rides out of it before knowing it would be a bomb. Um,
Wow.
you guys,
Well, that was some misplaced foresight.
it's
Oh well.
Very
I
chilling.
bet the riser flipping baller though.
I think that one of them is still around actually. I don't know which one, but I think that
Guys, we need to do a road trip.
yeah,
Oh my goodness.
right after we do the Grease 2 road trip, right, Kyle?
Oh, of course. It has to be done.
All right. Who wants to take a yeah, without cheating? Who wants to guess what the Rotten Tomatoes score is for this movie critically?
Oh.
Do not cheat.
12.
You're
I don't know why
Sub-Zero.
you are
the
very
number
close.
37 came to mind.
6, 7. No, okay, I know you said 37. Shortness is very close.
Oh, Jack,
I'm
you did
close.
not go
Ooh,
there.
am I too high or too low?
You're
I want to say 15. 15%.
11%.
I was
Ooh.
really close.
I'm
I'm
Dang.
impressed. Like it is so even the critic, I don't know what it was audience score, but it's low also. It's in the teens.
Yeah,
Wow.
It's considered one of the worst superhero films ever made, as well as one of the worst films in general ever made. The latter I don't agree with. There are tons of worst films ever made.
Oh, I'd rather watch this than Catwoman with Halle Berry
Oh,
any day.
Oh goodness, yeah.
totally,
Yeah,
totally.
like this is not. So many almost
I'd
every.
rather watch this than Cats.
Oh,
Let's not
yes.
go, let's not go there, Billy. I love cat. No, I'm kidding.
I
Um,
haven't seen it yet, so I can't attest to it.
I will say that almost every episode that has a movie on my favorite show, Mystery Science Theater 3000, all those movies are worse than Batman and Robin. Batman and Robin is no not near my probably my lowest 20, 50 worst movies ever seen. It's one of the but people it has influenced a lot of people. Like Schumacher has multiple times apologized for this film, along with Akiva Goldsman, who's the film's writer. Clooney has apologized for the film and jokes about it. He says he even refuses to let his wife watch it. He said it was his biggest regret. However, Schwarzenegger does not regret it. He said he had a
No.
lot of fun.
Oh, of
Same with
course.
Uma.
Yeah, oh, same with Uma. She said it was a fantastic experience. Um, Even Kevin Feige of Marvel Studios, the Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige says it's the most important comic book film ever made because it was so bad that it demanded comic book films need a new way of doing things. In fact, this helped when he was just a production assistant, it helped everyone when they were making X-Men and Spider-Man. So he's right in a way that this movie killed the comic book genre, but because of that, it had to adapt.
Hmm.
That kind of makes sense.
Which we get the Dark Knight and
Was gonna say,
X-Men.
And
I
Green
was,
Lantern. No, I'm kidding.
I was gonna say, Lord, did it adapt?
It did. Like
Oh my goodness,
the
yes.
things are so crazy. Like yeah.
If
And
it wasn't for this movie, we wouldn't have Madam Web.
I know my favorite,
Oh.
along with only tied second with Craven and Morbius.
Guys.
Ah, yes, the movie of all time.
Oh my gosh.
But Billy, I actually there are some things about this movie that I think stick out with a lot of us. Billy, in particular, you know the Bat credit card. There's that
Iconic.
iconic. There, like that whole scene is so. Saying when what were your thoughts when you saw like the Bat credit card, for example? Did you think this is like the dumbest thing, or did you think it was funny?
Oh, I thought it was hilarious. It was the level of camp I've been searching for a very long time.
It's infamous amongst Batman fans. Like Billy, you can attest to that, right?
It's like, I'm sorry, not to like interrupt immediately. It
Okay.
reminds me of the shark repellent spray from the 66 movie.
That's right up there.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's like
yeah.
on that level, and I kind of low key love it. I want to get one for myself.
Check Etsy. I'm sure it's there.
100%.
Billy, are you a fan of the Bet credit card, or are you still amongst the people who hate the Bet credit card?
I don't care for it or hate it. It's just part of the whole campiness of Batman and Robin. Of
It
course, so the logical side of me is like, how does that line of credit work for millions of dollars for Batman?
um, he has bad investments. I don't know. I have no joke. But can we all agree on one thing that we love about this movie? Like genuinely love. Michael Gough is Alfred.
Absolutely.
Heck yeah.
Like it's very hard to get Alfred wrong. I don't think we've ever had a bad Alfred in live action. This
Oh
is
no,
most he's
No.
this is the most he's
Hmm.
done in this.
I'll cancel the pizzas.
I love that line actually.
Oh.
He's so good.
I,
He's
I,
so
Michael Gough is probably my favorite Alfred. I'm not no disrespect to all the disrespect to the other actors. They all done great.
no, there's just something very
But
grandfatherly, calming, nostalgically, homey, like all those words put together.
yeah.
Oh, absolutely. And you can tell that even though Bruce Wayne is he, he greatly respects and you could tell that he's also afraid to disappoint Alfred.
hmm Like
Oh.
this is the one that really showcases Bruce feeling like Alfred's like a big part of his life. Like with the idea of losing Alfred, I think is actually an interesting story beat. They've done
Hmm.
stuff in the comics recently where they have killed off Alfred with Bane. Better version of Bane, by the way. Um, and it showcases how people kind of forget how important Alfred is to Bruce Wayne and the whole Bat family. And I think,
Oh,
yeah, go ahead.
no, no, I'm just agreeing with you.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. No. Um, I love what this. I'm trying to say is I love what they did with Alfred. Sparkle Riddler, Haley, Sphinx, thoughts. Kyle, thoughts on Alfred in this film?
I don't really have anything like I don't think unique to say about Alfred. I think I you pretty much just you guys the rest of you summed it up very well yourselves, and I'd have to agree.
Summed it up very perfectly. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Thank you, Sparkle Riddler. Really appreciate the giving it to my riddle. I don't know. I had no joke. I thought I had a joke, but I did. Anyway,
Hey, Jack,
No
do you mind
worries,
if I
Jack.
ask
yes.
everyone a question?
Go ahead, Kyle.
So we all agree that Bane was pretty much wasted and useless in the movie. There's no point in having him.
Yeah.
What
Indeed.
what villain character would you have put in? What would you put in that spot instead?
I
If you
know.
could choose first villain off the top of your head.
Sweet Tooth. No, I'm kidding.
Mad Hatter.
Hmm.
Sweet Tooth?
Ooh.
Just kidding. Just kidding. Yeah.
Wait, we're pulling out Sweet Tooth?
That's
Dang.
I just
crazy.
want to see the reaction. I just want to,
Hold
Uh,
up a
I want to see
minute.
both of your reactions.
That was a genuine reaction.
I want to, in all seriousness, if I could pick like just a generic thug character, Killer Croc, maybe.
That's what I was
That's good.
thinking.
Ooh.
Like,
yes.
I would go for Clayface.
Yes.
I
Me
want to
That's a
too.
see.
good one.
I
I'm so
think
excited.
Clayface would fit way more.
Sorry, which one? Sorry, I interrupted. What were you saying, Shortness? About
I,
Clayface?
no, I agree with Billy. Clayface, I feel, would fit way more with that type of
Kind of thuggish
role.
character. Like, because at the end of the day, they portray Bane as just a thug. You don't really need a big IP name. Here's my theory. Bane came out in the 90s. They probably just put him in there because they wanted the recognition and to make a figure. In fact, Poison Ivy makes a joke about Bane being in it. Like every Poison Ivy action figure comes complete with him. So it was just
Again,
Advertising.
iconic.
Kyle, you seem really traumatized by how they dealt with Bane.
They just wanted their Incredible Hulk, and that was the way to do it, I
They
guess.
did make him green. They did make him green in this.
They didn't make him. They said his flesh tone skin was too boring, and they wanted to spruce it up a little bit, so they made him green. So
Now,
I guess it kind of fits with the campiness of it.
I do have something that needs to be addressed. And Sparkle Riddler, don't be mad at me. The opening shots of them suiting up is so dumb. It's the bat the inf I know you should
Okay,
okay. The butts. Let's
let's go for it.
it's
Okay,
so
Jack, if I may suggest,
yeah.
why do we let the ladies talk about the opening scene first?
Go ahead. I have nothing to say other than it's so stupid.
Okay, Haley, you want to go first?
Fan service, but like I don't know. I mean, cause like okay, how do I put this in a way that doesn't sound negative? Cause like I really have no problem. What am I even saying?
Sorry.
Someone must be distracted.
Oh. It's just
I'm trying to
real.
find the right words for it, cause like I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, I was totally enjoying it, cause I really had no reaction to it. I was just like, oh okay, I see what you're doing, but I don't know. I guess was it really necessary?
I
Was
don't
it?
shortness thoughts.
No, it's not necessary, but it's ag- again, despite everything, I do understand what they're trying to do, which was like, oh, this is the suit up time. This is like showing the little bits and pieces of the character before showing the actual character. But, and Joel Schumacher says like it's supposed to be like
Greek.
modeled after, Greek statues, but it's like, it's too much.
It
It's
makes
too
I
much.
interpret it simply just as a butt joke. That's how I interpret it. Like I thought it was just like, haha, funny butts.
Yeah, I could see how you. Yeah, honestly, yeah, I could see that.
But getting away from that,
Thanks, Sparkle. You guys got thoughts?
no. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Do you get Sparkle thoughts, Sphinx?
I mean, like, I genuinely did not remember what it was at all until you mentioned butt joke, and then I was like, oh, bat butt. That's what we're talking about. So I mean, it's forgettable.
Just a brief
Wait,
moment.
no, I think something just hit me. Is it like, what was it? Maybe this is way off. Maybe I am sleep deprived or something. I don't know, but
Go for it. Go
is
for
it
it.
the way Michael Bay shows off like Megan Fox or something?
It kind of is like that.
Okay.
For Joel Schumacher and for Batman. Sparkle, do you want to talk about your disdain or no comment? What do you like to do? The floor is yours.
There's just a hedge.
Absolutely unnecessary.
It is.
That's all I'll say.
That's fair.
Absolutely unnecessary.
But then, Jack, then, if we're going to talk about that, then we also have to go the other side of Batgirl's version.
It's just, yeah. I mean, Kyle, do you want to take this for me? Because I'm at a loss for words on this. I feel very uncomfortable. I don't know.
Wait, real
To
quick,
be honest, I
do you think
forgot.
they shot those scenes like they just put them on like a microwave type thing and just spun them around really quick? Or how do you think they shot
I
that?
feel like it's with our like TikTok videos where it's like we want to show off
Oh,
like a new cosplay and like before giving off the like whole, outfit, you have to do like the quick shot of like, ooh, look at this. Ooh,
No,
look at that.
that's that.
yeah, no, you're totally right. That's absolute. They were doing TikTok before TikTok was TikTok. That's
Oh my
crazy.
gosh.
Oh
This
no.
is the revelation, guys.
We cracked the code. Billy,
Ow.
Kyle, should we,
Dude,
since the ladies talked about the bat butts, should we talk about that too or no?
Yeah, I don't mind seeing George Clooney's butt. It's pretty fun.
That's not Sorry, I died a second.
Sorry. Kills me.
We all do that sometimes.
Yeah, it's fun too. But I will,
Ugh.
in all seriousness, let's bring up the did you know Clooney, who said he would never do Batman again, lied and came back to play Bruce Wayne 26 years later in Flash?
Say what?
Another critically acclaimed
I was
superhero.
gonna
Yeah,
say I
I
haven't
remember
seen
that.
The Flash, so I didn't know.
Oh, sorry.
Oh
Mm.
my.
I remember that scene. Yeah.
So if he reverts the world and changes it because we don't care anymore, and Ben Affleck, I guess, turns into George Clooney's Batman, and you just see him as Bruce Wayne.
Oh, that's wild.
It's
Hmm.
but Bruce. So what I take away from this is George Clooney is a filthy liar and will return to Batman in a heartbeat if it's a nice paycheck.
Oh
That,
yeah.
that's what I
I
took.
think that's fair for anybody in any horrible.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Also, Jack, just to because I didn't get a chance, didn't pipe in on the whole
Bat butt.
cosplay display. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Because from the two perspectives, when I was a kid, I didn't think much of it, other than oh, they're awesome, they're suiting up kind of scene because excitable kid and all that. Going back as an adult, when you see it as an adult with Batman around, it's like oh, okay, I did not need that scene. It's like okay, yeah, they're suiting up, cool. That's a lot of gadgets. Where do they put them? Like what is their belt? And then they do it again with Batgirl, which I thought was cool, especially because she gets it from Alfred himself and he designed it for her, which shows just one, her tenacity of getting into the Batcave and figuring out all of this. Two, how he knew that she would be too stubborn to listen to him. It's like, gee, you remind me of someone. Okay, better make a bat suit protocol for you, which he did, which I thought was very cute and wholesome because again Alfred is very much like that grandfatherly person revisiting the Batgirl scene as an adult like I'm not complaining.
Billy, I'm not even. No, I'm kidding. And Kyle is just on the George Clooney one, right? Kyle, you're just on the George Clooney bat.
Obviously.
Yeah, obviously. All right.
Obviously.
I now segueing away from the bat butts. Did you know there was supposed to be another sequel after this movie? It was going to be called. There were two different names for it. Like one of them was Batman Triumphant. One of them was something else. I don't remember. But the basic idea was going to have Scarecrow and Harley Quinn. The interesting thing is Harley Quinn was going to be the Joker's daughter because that being Joker died in the first movie, so they couldn't. They just wanted to change it up. Like she's Jack Napier's long lost daughter wanting revenge for her father's death, and they were going to have Scarecrow use hallucinations on Batman, and that would result in cameos from every villain from the movies, including Jack Nicholson returning as the Joker. Joel Schumacher apparently even talked to Nick Cage about playing the Scarecrow, and there were ideas or suggestions I know there were even suggestions of I think Madonna playing Harley Quinn.
Oh,
Thoughts,
Ugh.
Oh,
thoughts on this movie
Hmm.
that
casting?
is the most sequel to Batman and Robin I've ever heard in my life.
Would you have
That's
wanted
just,
It needs
oh,
something else. It's missing something.
Nightwing, which is what they're going to do too,
oh my goodness.
It needs Dennis Rodman.
as who?
I don't as anybody. It's the late 90s.
Just Dennis.
Dennis Rodman is Harley Quinn?
Ooh.
Like I personally,
immediately, yes.
Joel Schumacher said he thought he owed it to the fans to make it darker after this one. And I like the idea, but I think they said I forgot why they didn't do it. I think it was just because of the financial disappointment of Batman Robin. They just said no more Batman films. But would you guys have
Oh,
wanted, honest question, would you guys have wanted to have seen this? Like
yes.
that's a guess from Kyle. Sparkle, what do you think? Like a more serious sequel to Batman and Robin.
Hmm. It's a maybe. I might have been interested if there was such thing, but you never know.
We'll never know how it would have played out, but you're a maybe, you said.
Then again, I am a Batman film enthusiast myself, not everyone else, but yes, it's a maybe.
Maybe it's good. It's not a no. Shortness. Would you have wanted to have seen this? I'm just gonna ask everyone. Shortness, what was that? I'm sorry, I interrupted.
I was contemplating.
Oh,
Like,
gotcha.
I'm not gonna say no, just because, everybody has their own interpretation of things. So yes, just to see what it would have been like. Not that I thought it would have been necessary or successful.
But shortness, it would have given you more cosplay options for Harley.
Oh, because we don't already have enough of that. Have you
You
seen how many
Lord.
designs she has? Plus, you
But
have fan art. Like, the
but
amount of
imagine
cosplay ideas I have in my Pinterest is too damn
Uh,
high.
Genuinely, oh my
but
the
you
amount
God.
of
could be
outfits
Madonna.
Harley Quinn has, it could rival Lady Gaga.
Exactly.
that's all.
Real.
Um,
Uh,
I need to see Madonna Harley Quinn ASAP because that sounds hilarious.
Actually, here's a fun idea for you. Instead of Madonna, because she can't act. Um,
go ahead, Billy.
Sarah Jessica Parker as Harley Quinn.
Oh,
Okay, I can
Oh,
really see that,
Okay.
especially if it was early 2000s, 90s, especially after Sarah Sanderson. Hells yeah.
Hmm.
what about you?
Also, do you know anyone know who Lori Petty is?
Yes, I know exactly where you're going with this. 100%.
Yeah, have her as Harley Quinn because she shows up in Gotham and very much Joker adjacent.
He's also in Superman the Animated Series as the fan favorite villain Livewire. I know that's not his. I don't know. Just thought I'd throw that in.
Oh,
we probably would have
interesting.
gotten Jennifer Aniston fresh off of Friends.
Oh my
Like
goodness.
Eh.
Courtney Cox, maybe. Speaking of
Yep.
Billy Sphinx. Oh, sorry, Billy you already went. Sorry, Haley Sphinx. Would you wanted to have seen this movie like a Scarecrow Harley Quinn villain team up with cameos from all the other villains? Would you have wanted to see that? After being,
Honestly, low key, yeah, I would. I feel like it has potential to be kind of good,
it's like
That
then
but
does
I'm also
ultimately.
always a sucker for Harley Quinn.
of course, like
That does.
Haley, would you
Oh,
want? Oh, sorry, you are talking. I'm so sorry. Go ahead,
you're
Haley.
good. You're good. I'm sorry about that, but honestly, yeah, as crazy as that sounds, it's got my interest. I don't know. I don't know how good it would be, but I'd want to. It's one of those curiosity things.
It's
Maybe the cat would be killed. I don't know.
it sounds like the No Way Home of Batman, kind of, if that makes any sense. Um, there are I don't they kind of did it in the comic book universe. They continued the Burton films and they kind of made a Batman triumphant type story with Scarecrow and Harley Quinn, but I haven't finished reading it yet. It's just kind of what could have been. But I think
Hmm.
that's about it for Batman Robin. We've kind of said at nauseum what we thought of the movie, but I will go with final thoughts. Does anyone want to go first? Okay, I'm gonna pick people then. Billy, final thoughts on Batman and Robin?
Meh, it's a fun, dumb popcorn flick you can watch that's superhero themed. You know it's meant to be fun and not taken seriously, although it's not trying to be serious while also being fun at the same time. It's kind of meta, kind of doesn't take itself seriously. It just has fun with itself and its theme. I rank it, yeah, as a 5 out of 10 popcorn flick.
That's fair. It's fair. Shortness, do you want to take a swing at your final thoughts for Batman and Robin?
I agree with Billy. It is a very fun film, especially if you just get a bunch of your friends that just want to have a laugh for a night.
And let's go with Kyle. Kyle, final thoughts on Batman and Robin.
Honestly, glad we have it. I love bad movies, so it's given me so many hours of entertainment. I'm, I'm thankful for this movie.
God bless Batman and Robin. Sparkle, final thoughts on Batman and Robin?
Well, at the very least, I will say a very interesting film. They've definitely made a lot of interesting choices. There was some details of it that was rather word of the day. It is interesting.
That is the word of the day. Thank you for that. Sorry, I
Of
interrupted.
course.
Go ahead, go ahead. Did I interrupt? I'm sorry. Okay. Um, I'm gonna go with Sphinx. Sphinx, final thoughts on Batman and Robin. What did you think, and why is it your new favorite Batman movie next to Batman Forever?
Well, it is my new favorite Batman movie next to Batman Forever because it's worth a watch. I would say give it a try and it might be right up your alley. Like, there's a plethora of different variations of Batman. You just got to try each flavor until you find your one, and this might be your one. I don't hate that I watched it, and I don't recommend Batman Forever. That's all.
Thank you. And Haley, final thoughts on Batman and Robin.
I don't really suppose much else that hasn't been said already. It's the entertaining kind of bad, and it's very corny. Still, and still fun, but just again, I'm glad it exists as well. It's just, oh boy, it's a trip.
I will say I'm thankful for Batman. I'm being serious when I say I'm thankful for Batman and Robin. I'm not trying to be a smartass. I think without this movie, we wouldn't have gone this renaissance of comic book films, kind of like what Kevin Feige was saying. Um,
Hmm.
I think it inspired filmmakers to take the genre more seriously and do a lot better. We wouldn't have had films such as like Winter Soldier or James Gunn's Superman or Christopher Nolan's Batman films if we didn't have this piece of shit. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Um, it is what it is. I enjoy watching it with people, not by myself. That's all I'll say on it. So, I want to thank you all for joining us for Behind the Projector. This was a great episode, minus the technical difficulties. Let's have fun with editing on that one. See you, future Jack. Um, but thank you again, guys, for showing up again for this podcast, and we'll have more in the future. Whether it'll have this amount of people, who knows? All right, everyone, thanks for joining. Have a good night. Take care.